no doubt. No doubt. But it's that kind of stuff that kind of fueled me because I didn't want to play all the top 40 stuff, but I wasn't going back and buying albums.
Yeah, right.
At this point, why?
Right.
I now have some albums because my family members have given me some, or that kind of thing. Or I've encountered friends and say, "Hey, I'm getting ready to get rid of my collection. You want these albums?" Yeah, I'll take this or that. But technology has made it has that part of it has, to me, is the blessing of it. But I still need to know my songs.
Doug, you did something that made me so happy. What I told you I did as far as buying CDJs and learning to play on modern technology, as a guy who, I don't do this for a career path, so I said, I'm vinyl till I die. Fuck it. It's a hobby anyway in my damn garage. I don't give a fuck. Right? And if somebody want me to play, well, they better have some damn turntables or I'll bring them. So I was willing to die on that hill until I saw that my thinking was outdated. And it's probably your old contrarian shit that made me update my thinking, right? Because I am an old dinosaur, right? But I pride myself on change and being able to embrace something intelligent, which is I love argument. So when somebody makes sense to me, I'm like, cool, I'm with it.
Well,
right?
were we in like sidebar when we had this first conversation?
Man, I don't know where we were.
We were upstairs. Yeah.
But what you did, what I did with going to the digital world, I saw you do in reverse, and people rarely do it. You started out digital, and you fucked around and reversed it and learned how to play on vinyl.
Yes.
Right? So I want to ask you, you learned to play on vinyl. I recently played with you at Valley Bar, and I saw your competence mixing this music. Not just some old quantized shit,
right?
But some unquantized shit. For a dude who just recently taught himself to play vinyl, why in the fuck did you do that, since it's not necessary? Why?
Because, so one of the things that one of my mentors, this cat named DeAnthony, that I met when I got here, one of the things that he impressed upon me was, well, there's a couple of things. One was, he was like, he said, I was looking at the numbers on the digital, on our computers, because we had Serato. And he said, I don't want to, how did he put it? He was like, he said, I don't want to match the numbers. I want to mix. That was the first thing. The second thing he said was, you need to be able to be adaptable on different mediums, because you may walk into a place and they only have, so his setup at his house, he had turntables with the analog discs, right? So you can go to Serato from his turntables. And he also had CDJ set up, which these took CDs and drives. So he said, you need to be able to learn, you need to be able to play on any kind of medium. So if something happens, you walk into a place and they say, hey man, we got turntables with Serato DJ on them. And you walked in expecting, I'm gonna be able to set up my laptop, I'm gonna be able to set up this and that. And they like, nah, get that drive out, put that in there, and if you want to play here, this is how you're gonna have to play. So I did that. The other thing was, the reason why I went back was because some of these records that I liked them as a kid. So to have them in my possession, and to be able to play them, and then practice blending, was like, okay, this is the thing. This is gonna make me a better DJ. It's gonna teach me how to control pitch. It's gonna teach me it forces me to learn how a tune goes.
Yeah.
I really respect that, man, because you talked about it's gonna make me get better. And at the end of the day, I'm a DJ's DJ. I'm a cult DJ. I'm hardcore DJing till I die. And somebody talked to me on Facebook, and they said, well, Steve, why are you so competitive? And they said, music is not a competition. And I said, bullshit. It's not. That's why back in the day we used to have a radio show.
That's why we have charts.
We have charts, right, to get to the number one slot. We have Grammys, who's the number one album. We used to have on the radio, it was Prince versus Michael Jackson on the Mojo show, and you could call in and vote for who your favorite thing was. And then
White labels even amongst DJs.
amongst DJs.
I got
And
something
so
you don't.
You should always be trying to get better. I've heard a lot of DJs do shit that I can't do. I was like, damn, I can either be a hater or say, wow, that's really cool. Let me learn about that genre. Let me learn about that skill. Wow, maybe I need to practice, And so it was to get better, And so when I see this DJing where it's the pageantry of DJing, the mockery and imitation of DJing, doing what you think DJs do and pumping your fists, I'm like, you are actually not involved in the spirit of DJ culture. And that's what pisses me off. It's not that I'm hating. It's not that I want your booking or want your gig and I don't think you have the right to be a DJ. It's like the spirit of, if we go out there and start playing basketball right now and you got this sweet ass jumper, I'm like, damn, man, how you get in the bottom of the net every time you stroke? And you say, Steve, man, you got your elbow flared out too much. You need to get under the ball and follow through. You think I'm not going to fucking do what you just said when I saw you switch to basketball and mine is clanking off the rim?
Right.
It doesn't mean we're in competition with each other. It means, damn, I admire what you do.
Right.
Damn, I want to take it back and get better. I've copied shit.
Some people don't mind that their shit is clanking off the rim, though.
Right.
They don't give a fuck.
And they don't want you to say anything to them about it.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, like, don't tell me my shot's clanking off the rim. And we can't criticize it.
I'm still getting paid, though.
That's always like the
I've seen
cop out.
horrible DJs. I don't hit the like button. I turn it down and say, damn, you need some help. Damn, you need some help. And as a skilled person, I want to be like, not that I'm better than you, but I want to show you don't have to sound like garbage like that. You know what I mean? It was when I was playing classics, my man Al Esther, he corrected me. I was real excited, right? So I'm quick dropping. I'm dropping fast. The pitch is up. He put me up. He said, Steve, you need to slow down. He said, you can't run your classics that fast. You need to slow down. And I was playing Gwen Guthrie, Should Have Been You. And I had it running too fast. And he pulled me aside and said, you need to slow down. I couldn't have been like, well, man, I'll fuck you up. No, he was right. I was running my tunes too fast. So I slowed the fuck down. You know what I mean? If Tone is Crazy Cass, who we're going to have on the show, I was doing this mixing where I would take an instrumental and rock another acapella on it. Now, shit would sound sweet, but I was at a gig and I got a big crowd. And the crowd wants to be able to sing the tune. I played Lunis, I got 5 on. And I was running the instrumental. And I had another rap vocal on top of the instrumental. Cass pulled me to the side. He said, hey, Doc, you got to play the tune, Doc. You got to play the tune. That's the hit. They waiting for it. Yeah. And they was waiting for it because it was doom, 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 doom,
yeah.
I got 5. They was waiting for it. They was waiting for it to drop. And I couldn't get butt hurt. He was right. I needed to play the vocal.
Right.